All right, well, let's kick this off and we'll kind of let people trickle in and kind of share this when it's ready and live. Guys, welcome to Hypergraph. Shoot me straight here. What number is this? 48, 9?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's we're getting
46.
old. 46. Happy 46. Getting ready for the holidays. I'm Ben Jorgensen. I am here with Sarah and Sam from Geojam. Guys, it's been 14 months since we did the launch of the Geojam pre-sale and token debut. And the vision's come a long way. Like, it's amazing. You guys want to say what's up?
Hey guys, well, we're so happy to be here, Ben. I feel like it was just yesterday, but so much has happened.
Yeah.
I feel like when we came last time, we were just starting to write our white paper.
We were just releasing it, I think, actually. It was right around September, and we were starting our pre-sale and getting into that. And I can't believe how much has happened, over the last 14 months. But we have grown, our community has grown, our company has grown, and we're so excited to be back, chatting with you, chatting with the whole community here, about everything that's going on.
It's pretty awesome. You guys have gone from a Web 2 company to converging Web 2 and Web 3 in a pretty amazing way. Like, that is a really tough, and I want to get into a little bit of the founder story that you guys have actually had in this. Like, it's not been easy in going, hey, you had an existing business and managing creators and influencers and divas. And then you got to go and manage divas and noise in the community and kind of understanding that, like, before we dive into the new app, which I'm really, really excited about, like, I just think it'd be awesome if you guys kind of talked about, the struggles and maybe some of the pros and cons, that you've had in doing this, because I think you guys have been one of the most exceptional companies in being able to take an existing business, converge it with Web3 and an early vision around DeFi and using proposals to educate the masses on what crypto is and how to use it. Like, I couldn't think of better evangelists or better entrepreneurs that can navigate both visions at the same time. Tell us a little bit about that story. Like, give us some of the juice that you guys went through. I mean, I worked with you on the sidelines, so we saw it, and it was a pretty incredible experience.
Yeah, for sure. I think just going back to when we wrote our white paper and just looking at our company in a completely new lens, and now thinking about it as it's not just our company, but this is a project built by the people and a social platform that's not just reliant on us, but the entire community. That opened up our eyes to what Geojam really could become, going from a little small social music platform to now really building something with the entire community. People that we didn't even know prior to launching a token are now all building it together. And I think that's one of the most unique things. And we definitely have shifted our priorities from building with the creators to now building with the people and taking their feedback. And I think it shifted our business model to be more technology and product heavy and always wanting to improve, and then start to launch with more of the big creators once the community feels really confident as a whole in the product. And I think that's where we're starting to get. And it's just been really so fun. I mean,
it has been, honestly. And I think the community aspect is what I really enjoyed in this project and this process the most. And just thinking back to how much we've learned, we started as you said, a Web 2, social media for music, social music discovery, sharing platform with the rewards-based economy, which, eventually we thought that rewards-based economy, we're just going to put it on chain and everything was going to switch over. And now the rewards are not going to be points, but they're going to be tokens. And as we wrote our white paper and as we really kind of discovered who we truly could be, long term, we realized that it was way beyond music, right? Like, why just pigeonhole ourselves into just music when, the fan economy and the creator economy is so much greater and bigger than that. And so, figuring anybody in these days, we say everybody's a creator these days, right? Micro to macro. So whether you could be a Formula One race car driver or an athlete or a chef, or anybody, anything you do, anything that kind of harnesses influence. And that's what we built Geojam for. And that's what we're going to continue iterating and building it. And as Sarah mentioned, one of the best things has been building this with our community. So we're excited to continue to
I
do
think
that.
like overall, the biggest lesson that we learned was about, to as cliche as it sounds, is about community. And that shifted our entire, like just seeing the power of Web3 and decentralized communities. You don't see communities like that in Web2. And so when we were opened up to this whole new world where everybody has a stake in it and decision-making power, we really wanted to bring that aspect to the masses. And that's really still the goal, is how can we get groups to just make decisions together and do exactly what's happening in Web3, but for a mainstream audience.
No, I love that. You guys hit all the things that I thought you would come out of it. And I remember going through the early stages with you guys. Like Sam said, I thought we could just like bolt on a currency and make it a token and, you know, tell us how to make this token. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's like one little piece. What comes with that is a lot of accountability. And you as founders could have chosen to go silent and not deal with the community, or you could actually take and listen to them as in feedback and let them also help you guide them and they guide you, right? It's a symbiotic relationship that I think I personally, being like, sometimes I feel like you're like the father in all this, is like, you could have gone a couple directions. And I'm so glad that you took on that ethos of going to the community first and not just seeing them as users, but seeing them as so much more, right? These people are also the creators, right? And I think that's what this new phase of your application is really opening up. Like you said, everybody is a creator. Look at like people that have a voice in the Constellation community and ecosystem, the Geojam community. They become influencers into what's really going on, right? I spend time talking with those people. I know you do. And they have a powerful voice that you don't want to leave the community, because that can be damaging to a community, but it also can be very rewarding. So, you know, I love seeing this journey with you guys. And I mean, you did it rather quickly and doing the flip, and you did a lot of research on your own. You didn't have that kind of crypto background. And now I'm like proud to say that doing weekly calls with you guys really know what's going on. You're really evolving everything, and your roadmap in the future is really evolving that too. So kudos to you guys. Like, I'm excited about what you guys are bringing into the space. So now, you know, I think why I wanted to bring you guys back into the Hypergraph is because your new app is out there. And I think this is really leading the way into that convergence of Web3, right? Activating governance and activating communities to create the content and get rewarded for it. I personally love the experience that you're doing. You're taking, I mean, you could say you're kind of converging fans only with TikTok to, God, I don't know, with Web3 proposals and decentralized governance. Like, it's a pretty amazing vision. So, I mean, like, people are probably new to the app here. They're going to watch this on YouTube. How do you guys want to best kick off kind of the introduction of all this?
Yeah, so we started by we've already started in the creator economy working with, you know, Mariah Carey and Machine Gun Kelly and some really big creators. And when we first wrote our white paper, I mean, if you read it now, you'll see it starts with the creator economy. But we're so thankful for our community, because what we've realized now is we're actually not really targeting the creator economy at all, but rather the fan economy. And we want fandom is becoming your next gig. And so we're really trying to get fans involved in decision-making for creators, brands, and with their friends and groups of people, and or decentralized community, whatever it might be. Any group of people can come together and create really cool content, earn together, as well as make group decisions. And we're trying to make that super interactive through proposals, polls, and competitions.
I love it. Go for it, Sam.
I was going to say, I mean, we can, so I think maybe we have a new awesome piece of content that we would love to, you know, world premiere.
Are you ready, Ben? I don't know if you're ready.
I'm not ready for this.
I don't know if they are either.
We're gonna world premiere this right now, and yes, so everybody here, you know, tuning in today can really get an understanding of, what Geojam does, hopefully, and then we can also we'll also talk through the different elements and aspects of the application as well.
Awesome.
Cool.
Cue it up.
Are you ready?
I'm not ready to see this.
I'm so curious to see what everyone's going to be saying.
I can't wait to see the comment section after this one. All right, guys, here we go.
Damn it all, T.
Oh, wait, sorry, guys. I don't know why it started late. There we go.
Hey, Ben, you have 48 hours to get a new tattoo. The prize, 1 million jam.
Oh, man, what a crazy night. What happened? Oh my God, my arm. Oh, man. Damn it all, Teeth. Gotta love jam, though. Hey, Dad community. All I gotta say is no more proposals when I'm drunk. But guess what? I did it. Fresh new tattoo. Thanks for the extra jam. All right, community, what am I gonna eat today? Should I have a banana, apple, or these last 3 strawberries? Well, strawberries it is. Thanks, Geojam. This is pretty fulfilling. All right, now we gotta get the day going. What am I gonna wear? Black t-shirt, gray t-shirt, maybe this red, add a little flair. Well, black t-shirt it is, but yeah, I need some more Constellation swag. You know what? I'm gonna ask the dad community what swag they want. Maybe some new t-shirts, sweatshirts, coffee mugs. All right, looking good today. Good hair day, new tattoo, feeling pretty good. Who's the sexiest founder of DAG? Jeez, well, that's obviously me. Oh,
So
look.
ridiculous.
Proposals. When Binance, jeez. Free DAG. Want something? Get a haircut, jeez. Okay, this one's interesting. Implement fractional validator nodes to give DAG to anybody, any amount of DAG. That's pretty powerful. Accept proposal. Thanks, DAG fam. Welcome to my world.
Oh my God. So embarrassing. But I wore a black t-shirt for it. And,
No, because they chose.
yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
also
well,
having a
first of
good
all,
hair day today.
Thank you, Ben, for doing that promo piece with us. It's obviously going to be living on YouTube and everything afterwards, but we wanted to give the whole world kind of an insight as to how you can use Geojam for your daily decision making and in your life, right? Through the concept of polls and proposals, and which we really highlighted in the video there.
I think like the most important part about this video is there's all the silly things, obviously, like who's the sexiest DAG founder and what I should eat 3 strawberries. But the power of this platform doesn't just lie in these small everyday tasks. That's fun, of course. But as you can see at the end, this is really where the community can get involved and share their ideas and really have decision-making power. And yes, Ben could just be scrolling down and make a huge decision for the DAG community. So I would encourage everybody to get involved to make decisions for both Constellation and Geojam, because that's the whole point of it.
I would even love to see like community members nominate other community members to do stuff, like have them take an initiative and not just about like founders of projects, but actually highlight individuals and communities to do stuff. There's so much you can do. I love it. So what's the next thing that you want people doing? I mean, download the app, share with people, start creating proposals, right?
Exactly. Geojam is available in over 150 countries around the world, iOS and Android, and there's no barrier to entry. You don't need to have anything in specific other than a smartphone. So, we hope everyone will obviously download it, create an account, and share with their friends. And the more people, it's a social platform, right? So as we grow, it's going to get a lot more fun as there's a lot more people. And just creating communities together and again, having fun, right? Like you said, it doesn't just have to be a proposal from a fan to a creator. It could be mostly really fans to fans, people to people. That's
or
where
to
it gets,
the whole community.
or to the whole community, and just gets really fun that way, right? And what you said, like but one of the things we saw in that video is what kind of Constellation swag. Well, that's something that you guys have been asked as founders a lot, but you're giving that power to the community now because they're asking for it. And say, okay, well, create it, right?
Yeah,
Let's do this
right now,
together.
we can do this in the Geojam app.
Right now, you can do it in the app. So
Yeah,
everyone should go
they're
in
gonna
there.
launch a swag shop based on everyone's submissions.
Yep.
I love it, guys. I love it. And, for the community that cares about the crypto, how does this impact cryptocurrency holders? And talk more about how this is going to impact the velocity of how the token moves, creating buy, sell, demand, and pressure.
Yeah, of course. So the really cool thing about these proposals and all of these different types of functionalities that we have in the platform is that they have time limits on them. So this really creates this sense of FOMO, which that's like what you really want in social media, keep people coming back every single day because things are constantly happening. And through that, that's really going to start to create the volume that we need to see and create a need for the token as well. But very soon you'll be able to earn actual rewards and experiences and be able to utilize the jam for that you've earned on the platform for really unique experiences and NFTs and all of the things that we've done in the past through our jam shop, but it'll be in-app. And that just creates another sink and faucet for the entire community. And there's all these different ways. There's all these jam pools. Every single part of the app has a jam pool. And this creates like this really 360-degree economy where everyone is starting to funnel back to creators and it funnels down to fans. And there's this transfer of data between the community and the founders or the community at large, or even the community and Mariah Carey, whoever it might be. And so this really is going to start to build demand. And as there's more scarce experiences and we initiate creator access pools, and you can only vote on these things or participate if you have a creator access badge to participate, that's really where it's going to start getting interesting. Right now, as you can see, it's very open because we wanted to just test as much as possible. But next quarter, when we initiate creator access pools, it's going to be, there's only going to be a certain number of spots to get into these communities to make decisions. And so anyone that's on there now is going to have early access to those.
So what you guys did with Mariah Carey and the NFT for charity was a pretty outstanding accomplishment because so many celebrities are afraid of, what does it mean if I'm promoting a cryptocurrency? When you're talking with creators, how are you making them feel comfortable with cryptocurrency?
Yeah, so I think then this might be, I don't know what people are going to say about it, but our approach is really that we know the power of blockchain, we know the power of decentralization as well as cryptocurrency, but at the same time, to reach the audience that we're trying to reach at a mass scale, we don't think that that's where we start. We have to display like this is the power of how communities actually are going to transact and engage. And cryptocurrency and blockchain and decentralization are the tools that help us get there. Similar to the Web 2 platform using React Native language or Swift. It's not about the technology that helps us get there. It's about the end result. And we like to start at the finish line with creators of what Geojam and the Jam token are really going to allow them to do and gain access to.
Yeah, we showed them the power of the platform and really what it can do and how they can engage and create together, with their communities and even earn together, right? And that's really where the creators get hooked on everything that we're doing. And we have a lot more, kind of coming in the pipeline. I know we just, I think we've been live for 2 weeks now, maybe 3. It hasn't been long. We've been live, worldwide for a few weeks. And one of the things 2 weeks, yeah. One of the things I wanted to point out here is how grateful we are to the entire, community, the entire Jam Constellation ecosystem, Jam community, everyone for really being, our eyes and ears and our testers. It was an amazing experience, and not many platforms have the ability to do what we did. We had, beta testers worldwide, right? In different cultures, different walks of life, different regions of the world, and and we see how they were engaging and how they were interacting, on the application before we launched it. And we can't thank the community enough for that, because it's an incredible experience to be able to have all of that knowledge and data, kind of as we continue to build and as we continue to build. So, thank you to everyone for that.
I think it's like super important that the Constellation ecosystem, including our community and anybody who's a part of the ecosystem, that we lead by example and use this platform for community and for governance in some ways, and creating this engaging, interactive experience, because that will lead to us being able to show a really good result of like, we built this platform from the ground up using our core functionality. So now what can a creator do for their business, or what can another decentralized group, or even how can this affect like Red Bull's roadmap, who we're already working with, who is one of our key partners. So it's, how do we as a community need to show more proposals, more things happening, so we can have those really solid case studies, so we can get more businesses and everybody on the platform and show that you really can make decisions and create amazing tech and branding and marketing opportunities through this platform.
No, I love it, guys. What a lot of what, when I saw what you guys were building, it reminds me of the last season of Westworld, which was a terrible season, by the way. It was awful. It was just like, they really went downhill with that. But there was one interesting thing, which was everybody in society was operating on this app to take up extra passive income jobs. And like the dark world was running these like, hey, we need you to like, I shouldn't be saying this, but like do like rob a bank, right? In the Westworld show, it was like, go rob this ATM and you're going to get synced up with these people that you don't know. And this is your one job and here's what you get paid. Do you accept the proposal or not? And they're like, yeah, whatever. They accept it. They do the mission. Everything's like tailored, which obviously you're like the benign version of that, but that's kind of where society's heading, right? And like, your token is that mechanism by which it motivates, activates, incentivizes people to move. So I think it's amazing. So, really quickly, what are some important announcements coming up? Like, I know behind the scenes, there's some amazing things going on. I think our community found a test transaction that none of us can really comment, but pretty exciting little trigger that happened there. You're not going to say anything more.
Hey, you're in trouble already.
I
Oh,
hey, I can say these things. It's on the blockchain. It's on the ledger, right?
That's right.
So
what you're talking about.
I know some really cool things. What are some like big influencers that are coming into this that are really kind of taking hold of your platform, and what are you most excited for?
Yeah, so I think like over these last 2 weeks, we've been testing some of our creators to just see how we can utilize the platform in different ways and see like where we really want to start and what key demographic, because we've worked with a lot of artists. I mean, that's like where we started. And so we tried it with some creators too. We have some athletes coming up, but obviously our roots are in music. And so we have some big, really, really big things coming. We can't tell yet.
We are
damn NDAs, right?
Yeah, damn NDAs, unfortunately, but we do. I think the community will be incredibly inspired and excited when you guys see what we have. I think
we've done a lot of really cool stuff. I mean, we flew a fan on a private jet for charity with Mariah Carey to her Songwriters Hall of Fame induction ceremony. But I think this thing that we have coming up is, I think it's the coolest thing.
I think it's probably the coolest thing we've ever done.
It's super on the low. We were hoping to be able to tell you guys now, but it'll be soon. But it should give a lot of exposure to the platform and to the token, and more exposure than we could anticipate. I think it's going to be really good.
I mean, it is November 30th. We are post Thanksgiving, so it is officially Mariah Carey season, right? The Queen of Christmas came out of hibernation recently. So we do have some exciting things coming up, some exciting campaigns and things with her that we're going to be launching very soon on the app as well. Over the course of this month.
These last 2 weeks have just been about getting some of the kinks out and making sure that we're ready for this big thing that we have coming on. So please send proposals to us if you in the Geojam development community, if you think there's some urgent things that we need to fix, because we want to make sure that we're all ready for everything to come. And that's why I encourage everyone to get involved, because this will give more exposure to Constellation, because we have our, it will be seen in the overall home feed as well.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, before I kind of jump into some Constellation updates and what's to come, any final words that you guys want to jump in there and say? I mean, I'm excited with I'll first say before you guys jump in, I'm personally excited about what you guys are doing on how you're promoting the app through education. I think that's a really big positive thing. It was fun doing that commercial with you guys, or promotion. And I know you've got a whole lineup of more influential people in the media space. But I think mine was the best.
You did really
know?
well.
You killed it, man.
No,
it was
And
amazing.
you haven't told the community that you're actually doing the last proposal that you accepted
Yeah, I think you should.
Which
talk
one?
about it.
with the fractional note.
Fractional notes.
Well, I was gonna
it's a great
head in there.
segue.
So,
Yeah.
if you watch the video, there was a little bit of alpha there that we created last week. We're really excited. Constellation we're launching fractional soft nodes. We're going to be announcing that tomorrow. So if you have any amount of DAG, you don't need to just have 250,000 worth of DAG to start earning rewards. You'll be able to really kind of create a fractional soft node with any amount. So we think this is a really powerful message around kind of whitelisting our entire network, kind of the first steps into whitelisting our entire network. So you'll be seeing some more information around fractional soft nodes and how anybody with any amount of DAG can start earning rewards through the Lattice exchange by connecting your Stargazer wallet. So that's one of the most exciting pieces that we have coming down the road. That won't be ready until January 3rd. So get ready, start anticipating the momentum that's to come with that. So yeah, it was fun to be able to kind of drop that in that video. I'm personally excited about fractional soft nodes. Like, it's something that we wanted to do for a while. And I think now is the right time, right? Especially kind of seeing where the market is, where people are kind of looking at how do they get involved in new projects? What are the next big ecosystems and applications that have accountability built in, that articulate their technology? I'm so proud of the community and the ecosystem that we're building, like Jam, that we're building real value. We're building real value that, having gone through so many bear markets and myself, the thing that comes out are always the people doing real world stuff. In 2019, we got the United States first contract with the United States Air Force, which was like really starting to come out of a really long bear market. And now we're kind of seeing more companies that are doing real world things. You're going to get the eyeballs again. So that to me is exciting, and getting everybody to participate in our ecosystem with no matter how much DAG you have, right? I think that's a big one. So stay tuned for more information. We'll be dropping information tomorrow. So if you saw this, you're kind of the first ones to hear this. And also next week, we have we're doing kind of a community all hands event on December 8th. So we're going to invite everybody there. It's going to be kind of a Q&A about getting to know us all and just kind of doing a reflection over the past year. A lot of good things happened this year from a technical side, from a momentum side, maybe not from a macroeconomic side, but I will say that in general, like, the stuff that's coming out now has more foundation than it ever did in the past few years. And beyond that, what I'm most excited about is December, mid-December, we're going to be doing a Hypergraph hour with Ryle Goenhausen, who is our director of protocol engineering. We'll be coming in, kind of walking through design choices, his experience in working with the DoD, and our technical roadmap as it pertains to state channels and the release of our SDK and the evolution of the mainnet. So, well, that's a lot being said. Once again, guys, this is so fun to do. I would,
Thank you for having us.
Thanks so much.
Such an honor and a pleasure being here.
Let's start using the
Thanks for
Geojam app.
Awesome video.
Yes, thank you.
We love it.
So embarrassing.
Well,
I did not write that, but that's a great reflection of.
It fits you.
It's up on our Geojam YouTube channel now.
Yeah,
so
let's share it.
Anybody can go see it.
I love it. You guys were so fun. All right, well,
Thanks so
let's
much.
do dinner soon. Love you
Yeah,
guys.
let's do it.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Constellation fam. Thanks everyone. We'll talk to you
Bye.
guys
Thanks,
soon.
everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.